Hey everyone, it's Jasmine from Jasmine Plan, and today we are going to do a mixed media, well, not really mixed media, but like a painting type of spread. This is going to be the last week in my vertical layout as a catch-all planner, and so I thought I'd do something fun. It's also the last week of like Christmas themed type spreads. So I had a friend send me, Annabelle from the Curvy Planner, send me this really cute post, and I'll share it right here. And someone painted these like beautiful little watercolory Christmas trees, and so I thought it'd be fun to paint them similarly along the bottom, and then use some icon stickers here. So yeah. Okay, so switching over to voiceover jazz, I'm going to be using the Amy Tangerine watercoloring kit for this. It's literally the only watercolor that I own. And yeah, that's really what I'm going to be using. Also, obviously, some paint brushes, and then possibly these two sticker books for the tree designs. And I'm also added in an extra page in my vertical planer so that it doesn't distort the page on the opposite side. Just because Happy Planner isn't made for watercoloring and it's not really thick enough where it won't bleed through. So I just stuck in the extra page because there's an extra page when you use the undated weekly planner. So that is really all I'm using. It's really simple and I hope you guys like it. So I have no watercolory like expertise or anything, so we're gonna kind of just wing it. And I totally should have looked at the reference while I was doing this, but I just kind of went off of what I remembered in my head, which is okay because I kind of wanted to go for more of like an inspiration instead of an like recreation or imitation. So this is my own, basically my own interpretation of what that person did, which I'm cool with. So we're just drawing using this flathead brush to draw these like kind of abstract kind of trees, and I started with the yellow because yellow always stands out to me. And so I started with the yellow and the orange, and then I'm moving on to the red. I didn't want to make this like a Roy G. Biv spread just because I would be, I guess, too focused on following the color order and not so focused on the painting part. And there's just a lot going on in my house, so I knew I would mess up somewhere if I tried to keep everything in order. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do these little trees. This is definitely something I would probably do again. Like, I might even pull out my art journal tonight and just like practice how to make these little trees because I think they are super freaking cute, and they would look really cute in like on a card or in more planner spreads. So I took a little break here. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. So I went to go grab a cup for water just because I put water in the paint kit, but it wasn't working. So I went and grabbed this extra Tivana container to use for a water cup to clean off my brushes, and I like the more watery style. So I definitely have to practice how to do more like gradient work in watercoloring. That's how hers look. They kind of look dry and watery at the same time. And mine's were very pigmented. I just, yeah. So anyway, we're gonna keep making, it's almost like just making lines and then varying the length of the line. And so I like that. I actually think this would have even looked cool if I did them all in like the traditional green Christmas tree look. But you guys know me, I'm super extra. And so, of course, I had to just use all of the colors. Plus, like I said, this is my last layout for a while in my vertical happy planner, at least as a planner. And that's just because I wasn't using the planner to my full potential. Like, I like the listing, but the thing for me is just that my life is pretty like repetitive right now, you know? I mean, I think a lot of ours are just because we can't go anywhere. And so because of that, I find myself kind of not getting annoyed, but kind of just like not wanting to put in the effort of writing in the same to-do list from Monday on Tuesday. I mean, not on Tuesday, on Thursday. And then I end up not using my planner. And then by the time Sunday hits or Saturday hits, I'm kind of burnt out and lost. And I have no idea what's going on because I haven't touched my planner in a few days. So I'm thinking just like a switch up of the layouts will assist in that. And the dashboard layout, I think I kind of understand why they called it the mom layout in the beginning. And that's just honestly because if you're at home, you're pretty much doing the same thing. And so you can definitely use like one side of the page for, oh yeah, so I pulled this out for reference again, so I can see what I was doing. Finally, I know, right? 6 trees in. But yeah, so you can like see just like an overview of what you're supposed to do each day. So I'll talk about that more in an upcoming video, and obviously in the plan with me's I plan on doing in the dashboard layout, and I'll do like a check-in to see which layout I like more, or if I end up going back to the vertical. But for right now, I think my brain just needs a little wake up. I've been using this layout for like 2 years, and so I think it's just time for a change to switch everything around. So yeah, and I what I love about the vertical layout is that except for the boxes, it's pretty much a blank canvas. So when my life is slower, it's my favorite layout because I can do whatever I want in this layout, like absolutely everything, and it's my favorite thing ever. But when my life is really busy, which it's repetitive, but also really busy, there's a lot of things I want to do and accomplish right now. I can't really focus on the like I need a bossy planner. You guys know I don't like bossy planners, but I need a bossy planner. I need something to tell me where to put something and how to get it done and when to get it done. And this layout, it just gives me too much freedom right now. And I have to fight my natural procrastinator, aesthetic loving, artistic loving self, and just pick a planner that kind of like limits that, you know? I mean, happy planner, all the layouts encourage you to be super creative and everything, but the vertical layout, there's something about it that's just like, girl, do you, and I can't be doing me right now. So we're gonna just switch layouts, but I'm trying to do a big hoorah with all of these paints and stuff. The final rainbow tree here is going to be a actual like RGB type rainbow. And so I just thought it'd be fun, kind of like, you know, see you later, I'll miss you kind of thing, to my planner, and just have like one last fun thing in there, because I do save my planner pages, so I'm not sure if I will this time. Maybe, I don't know. But I do enjoy like taking pretty pictures, and I will miss taking pretty pictures of my vertical planner. Yeah, but yeah, if you guys are watching the screen, just so you guys know, I've honestly just been making the same lines and things, and that's why I switched to the voiceover, because in the talk through there really wasn't much to talk about. So that's all really. I'm gonna pull up my blow dryer. I don't have a heat gun. I just use this blow dryer, this Revlon one, to dry the paint because I am super impatient. And if you guys don't know, but you guys don't know unless I tell you, I am actually filming this on Tuesday, and so that means I haven't written in my planner this week, and honestly I'm really feeling it, so I just had to get moving and grooving and get things done, all right? But I did want to still share this video and record this process because I want to kind of look back on it as well. And I also know that you guys tend to really enjoy when I pull out paints and things like that. I just think it's fun. So I'm definitely going to try and use more paint and stuff in my journals and planners next year. I have so much of it that I would love to actually use it. So yeah. Let me know if you're trying like new things in your planner next year, if you're gonna stick to what works. I'm gonna do a little bit of both. So in my journals, I'm gonna do more of this artsy style, and then in my planners, I'm gonna try to stick to, I hate to say function, but more, I guess, intent, like intentional planning, and not just kind of like planning around my creativity, So planning first and then creativity in some of my planners. And so now I'm pulling out the winter sticker book, and I thought I'd add in some of these happy planner trees just to emphasize that these little blobs are trees. Yeah. And then that tree was way too big. So then I grabbed the seasonal, the all in the seasons book, and they have these cute like little like doodly stick figurey art in here. And so I love these trees so much. I think they're so adorable. So I added it in, and then it gave me the idea to actually add in some detail to the trees that I just painted, so that they actually end up looking like trees. So I grabbed my pen. It's just a high tech one of those like really tiny point pens, and I'm just adding in these really tiny lines. I'll actually zoom you guys in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing, and I'm just adding in little lines and little tree trunks, and it's just, it's the little details that make it. So yeah, I like these a lot. I think they definitely look more like trees that I've added that, and it just looks cute. It's like Christmas but not. And another reason I did this is because, I mean, like most of us, I started Christmas super early this year. Sorry for the sounds from outside. I started Christmas super early this year, and so I was kind of burnt out on spreads, y'all. So I wanted to try, just something a little bit fun, a little bit different, just to kind of wake me up. But I can honestly say that I am over Christmas. So I am ready to move on and just get into the goal part of being excited for the new year. Oh yeah, there goes a little smudge from my hand, but the goal part of the new year. I know that January doesn't necessarily mean that everything's going to change, but I've always really enjoyed the idea of new beginnings and like fresh starts and things like that. So I'm excited for that. So the 26th, we are doing all the goal setting, and I do plan on sharing that with you guys. I decided to add this little girl. She kind of reminds me of my daughter, and she's just so cute with her little hair and everything. So I put her by the trees, and I'm just showing you the page that I use, just so you guys know, in case you want to use these this week, next week, or whatever. And then they did have that little Christmas sticker. See my little hands? That means I like it. So I like that. I just, right here, I should have left it right here, but I kind of ruined it, but whatever. I just like the whimsically like style of this. So I think it's super cute. I actually, looking at this, I don't know, I might go back and remove some of this, but also I'm too lazy to do that. So my advice would be to just stop at the trees and the Christmas with the Christmas light on it. But I'm gonna add a bunch of stuff because I want to use up as many Christmas stickers as possible, because you guys know there will be never a Christmas again. Just kidding. That's just how I've been planning this season. Using all of the Christmas stuff, like I will never need Christmas stickers again in the future. So I added these little ornaments and things like that, just to get it more festive. All about the festivities here. And I could have added the lights too, that I'm looking at it, but I didn't, because whatever. So we're gonna add in more trees. These trees are illustrated, but just a different illustration, just to, everything's just to add it in. And this is fun. I'm liking the way it looks here on camera, maybe just because the colors are nice and bright. So yeah, I'm gonna add in some presents and things like that, but I don't know. I feel like I should have stopped a while ago, and I feel like you guys are definitely thinking the same thing. So let me know where you would have stopped in the comments, because I definitely got out of hand here. So I would have personally, watching this, if I was watching someone else plan this, I'd have been like, stop, as soon as they added the little girl. But I can't go back in time. Anyway, so it looks nice and fun and crowded and everything, and I'm sure when I write in it, it'll look more full. Maybe it will. I don't know. Anyway, I went into the All the Feels book for these little icons that I literally never use, to add little stars on top of the tree. I think that worked. To me, it worked. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cute. So I think it works for some of them. But that's all. Yeah, that is it. That is it. And I really enjoyed chatting with you guys at the very least. I hope you guys just enjoyed hanging out with me. Let me know what you think of this spread. I think it's cute. I think I went way too far with it, but you know, hey, whatever. I have plenty more spreads to decorate. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to hang out with you soon.